1954, the Subcommittee on Investigations ordered an inquiry into accusations made by the U.S. Army against Senator Joseph R. McCarthy. In March that year, the Army-McCarthy hearings commenced. The year's main event was broadcast live on television, and as American people tuned in, they changed their opinion of the once popular senator. The man who had become famous for accusing people of communism was now on trial himself. In the years after the Second World War, many Americans were concerned about the growing power of the Soviet Union and the threat of communism on the United States. Republican Joseph Raymond McCarthy entered the Senate in 1947. His national profile received a major boost in 1950 when he claimed to have a list of known communists working for the State Department. These and other accusations received wide publicity and granted McCarthy a powerful national following. The term McCarthyism, referring to the practice of making public accusations of treason, was soon born. With the beginning of his second term as senator in 1953, McCarthy was named chairman of the Committee on Government Operations and its Subcommittee on Investigations. From these posts, he continued to accuse various high-ranking officials of subversive activities. In early 1954, the U.S. Army accused McCarthy of pressuring them to give preferential treatment to former McCarthy aide G. David Schine. McCarthy claimed that the accusation was made in bad faith, in retaliation for his recent investigations of suspected communists in the Army. The Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, usually chaired by McCarthy himself, was given the task of adjudicating these conflicting charges. Republican Senator Carl Mundt was appointed to chair the committee, and the Army-McCarthy hearings convened on April 22, 1954. The television broadcast of the hearings attracted an estimated audience of 20 million people. As viewers and journalists watched McCarthy in action, they came to see him as bullying, reckless, and dishonest. Although the committee cleared McCarthy of the charges, the public decision on his character had been made. Even before the Army-McCarthy hearings, several members of the U.S. Senate had opposed McCarthy and called for an end to his use of smear tactics. On December 2, 1954, the Senate voted to censure McCarthy on 2 counts. Firstly, that he had failed to cooperate with the Subcommittee on Rules and Administration and repeatedly abused the members who were trying to carry out assigned duties, and secondly, that he had acted contrary to senatorial ethics and tended to bring the Senate into dishonor and disrepute. Two-thirds of the Senate voted to censure McCarthy on both counts. Although he was not expelled from his office, his role as a major figure in national politics was ruined. The main event of 1954 had exposed McCarthy to the nation, and the nation didn't like what they saw. In May of 1957, at the early age of 48, Joseph Raymond McCarthy died of an inflammation of the liver. The term McCarthyism had passed into common speech.